Hey, what's going on, guys? Tropical Fish Guy here. It is now October, and summertime's over. It was a tough, hot summer here in Dallas. The indoor pond right here, or the outdoor pond actually, has been burning up all summer. I had to keep it watered every day. I mean, summertime got hot, over 100 degrees a whole bunch of times. Record-setting heat, that kind of thing. Most of the plants out here either scorched to death or died, or I actually moved them out front, and I'll show you here in just a second which one I salvaged. But most of them didn't last through the heat. So winter's going to be coming, and I don't want to do this when it's cold. So we're going to go ahead and take this pond down, and let me tell you a couple things. Here's a better view of it. All right, so it was up against this wall right here. It had plants, if y'all remember. If you don't, I'll leave a link in the description below or somewhere up here of me setting this up. And you'll notice that I took down a lot of the rocks. Here's all the rocks right here. Some of the rocks, I'll tell you what, I really didn't like, and I'm not gonna get anymore. I don't know what kind they are. I'm not really a rock guy, but I don't like these pieces here that typically, they break off like that. And I don't want chunks like that flaking off. If you know what they are, leave me a comment below, but that kind I'm not going to use anymore. Same thing with this, that's the same stuff. I'm going to give that stuff away or whatever. But I do like the sandstone and this other multicolored rock right there. It looks like maybe that right there is really cool. I'm going to set that up. Obsidian is always nice, and then the round river rocks are good. I'll set all this stuff up inside, but for today's video, we're going to move this little 20, it's a 25 I think gallon pond, but actually I'm going to upgrade these guys. These guys been growing. You see the big boy there? He got a good name for a big goldfish. Put it down in the box, but he's been with me for lots of years. But we're going to upgrade him. We're going to upgrade from that to this. So this is a 40 gallon. I'm just going to take the same filtration and everything. It looks like this is actually lower, but I got that from Tractor Supply Company. Tractor Supply. I don't know if there's one near you, but it's a it's like a but I don't know if there's one near you. But this is a 40 gallon. I'll give you the specs right there. You can get you one. I'll leave a link in the description if I remember to that or something similar. The thing I like about this is that there's no hole, right? On a lot of the stock ponds that you'll see, stock tanks, you'll see the hole with the drain, and that I do not want. So this one, it works out just fine. So that's 40, this was 20 or 25, so we're gonna upgrade these fish, and let me show you where I'm gonna put them. All right. So we're gonna pass by the tanks in here. There's the 75 gallon. Getting ready for Halloween, all right. So as we come into this room right here, into the fish room, right? You guys have seen the fish room quite a bit. Sorry about the mess there. Sorry, I know you guys are shaking. I'm on my phone right now. But right here, in this little area, right below the window, I'm gonna set that pond right there. That's a perfect spot between this tank here, and for today, I'm just gonna set it up, and then probably another time I'll show you the rocks and stuff, but let's go ahead and get it moved from outside to inside. All right, I think that's gonna look really good there. A lot of people are gonna say, hey dude, you can't put it near a window. Sure you can. Number one, I've got the solar shades, but even if you didn't, I'd take off the solar shades. I got blinds that come down, no problem. I can regulate the light, regulate the heat. I'm all good, don't worry. All right, back outside. So the first thing we're gonna do is turn off the electricity. We're gonna drain the water down probably to a couple of 2 or 3 inches, enough to where I can carry this thing inside there and just dump out the rest of the water and the fish inside the new tub. I'm gonna take this, clean this out. I'll show you how to clean it out before, but basically I'm just gonna manually scrub this thing and open up the big filter down there. Maybe I'll show you. Maybe I think I've done it before, and I'll leave a link in the description below. But we'll see. But anyways, taking this down, gonna move the fish over to the old one, over to the new one. And then we're gonna move the fish over to the new one. Yeah, and when you're draining the water down, one good tip here is that plants really love this poopy fish water. So if you got any plants, you know, we got some pineapple plants, blueberry, some peppers. Peppers, they need watered a lot, especially in Texas in the summer. We've got some tomatoes over there. They're not doing nothing this late. We got the Rose of Sharon out there, but we got some grape leaves, and there's some grapes and some other stuff. But anyways, my point was, all plants love the poopy fish water. So recycle this just as you're pouring it out. Feed the plants. They love it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you me cleaning out the filter a little bit, just so you can see how gross and cool it is. I turned off the electricity for the water. And see all this gross stuff right here? Yep, you're gonna have to clean that up. Oh, look at that, huh? Nasty. Alright. So inside this filter, look at that chunky grossness, huh? Yeah, you probably want a scrubber too. I use a dirty towel. You can use whatever you got, scrubber, dirty towel. I've got plenty of old fish towels that I use, and then I can just rinse them off or whatever. But you know, moving it to the new place, I kind of want it to look okay. And you know, every twice a year, right? It's not too bad to do this. You know, once to move it out and once to move it back in. So not too bad, not too bad. Unscrew this there. Rinse all that off. You see all that filter right there? Yeah. Get all that algae off there. And a scrubber would be better, but this is what I got for now until the next 6 months. You know what? That's just fine. Using what you got. You could run out there and buy you a scrubber. They're probably better. But look at that. That looks all right. Plus, life is not always perfect, is it? All right. Now, this gross stuff here. Yes, the fish are still in there. They'll be fine. All right. Got some gross pad here. Yuck, huh? Now you don't have to rinse it off with clean tap water, and it's probably better this way because you still keep the beneficial bacteria in there, but just getting rid of the sludge, a lot of the sludge. All right, so pretty much just clean that out real good, and same thing with this pad here. Maybe do this super fast mode or something. All right. Then there's the pump right there. Right there. Bio balls, this is where all the bacteria is soaked up in. All right, so that's not a thorough cleaning, and you want to keep these bio balls too. So once this drains down, you don't have to fish everything out right now. But once the string's down, you want to keep those bivalves. Yeah, like I said before, all this yummy stuff right here, good for the plants. Just make sure no fish are in there. That's juicy. That's juicy. Yep, see? Just make sure no fish are in there. That's how you make sure. Got another one. Okay. If you keep catching the fish, then you can actually do that to move the fish, but we're not. All right, good. I'm gonna feed some plants real quick. Okay, another way to make sure you're not getting fish is the old bucket method, right? Which is probably the best way. You find you a bucket if you got one. So you get your bucket, right? Scoop you some water. See that fish I caught? Okay, 2 fish right there. Just gonna put them in this right here. Okay, same thing. No fish. No fish. There's something down there. No fish. You know what? Would have been smarter for me if I did it the other way, right? And this dirty water, it doesn't hurt anything, okay? But check out that beauty. Oh, look at that, huh? Look at that. That's cool. And dump this out. Plants. Plants love this stuff. Ugh. Oh, check this one out. Lovely, huh? Lovely little good common goldfish. I mean, they live a long time and they'll get to about 1 foot long. Everyone sees them as the feeders. Of course you can do that, but they're also pretty fish to let live. There's the beauty, look at that. Woo! Look at that, huh? This fish has been with me for a long time. Long time. A few years. Been through some hot and cold and then some. Jumped out a few times. Should have done it that way, y'all. Put it in the bigger one. But we learn, right? Now he's in this one. And I scoop with this one. Duh, right? Hey, even the fish guy learns. Or not. Let's see here. Should be a Placo in here too somewhere. Alright, there's one. Yeah, that's a smaller one, but check this out. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Whoa, oh. Oh. Okay. He's cool. All right. Before I kill him, I'm just going to get it over with. was gonna have a smart idea, but sometimes my smart ideas ain't that smart. You know what I mean? And I got a couple more in there. I can easily scoop. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Huh? They'll look a lot better when they're in that new pond. And I think that's, I thought I had a Placo. Okay. Look at that. Very nice. But just in case, huh, it's weird. Grab a few of these snails here. These snails are good for some of the fish to eat. All right, I think that's it. I'm actually going to take this, pour the rest through. Okay, so we know no more fish. All right, no more fish hidden. All right, I'm actually going to use that. I don't know if you can tell. I'm actually going to use this gravel here for the new pond, but let me go ahead and dump it in there. All right, let's get on going. All right, we're going to put the filter back on, just like we, just opposite of the way we took it off. I'll do that real quick. We're going to fill up the pond full of water. I'm going to run it and see what, put the fish in, see what it looks like. So we got to hurry because fish are there without no air. Peace. Hold on. All right. Poured the fish in. Now, got to dechlorinate the water. Whichever dechlorinator you prefer. This is the one I prefer. I'll leave a link in the description below. This stuff is super concentrated, 1 milliliter per 10 gallons, so 40 gallons, so 4 milliliters. Got 2. There's another 3. All right. So, dechlorinated. Let's go ahead and let it settle for a second, for a minute or two, for a few minutes. Let's go ahead and let it settle for a few minutes and we'll take a look at it. And while that's settling, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the plants we're going to put in there. So looking out, here, I'll just go up front. Yep. So we were able to salvage, so there's the window of the room. We were able to salvage not many. That plant there, a little bit of that right there. This plant's been doing good, so we can bring that in. This here, these are the pretty ones. This one here, same as this, I think. Those have been doing good in the summer. This one almost died here, this whatever palm tree thing. But yeah, those are the plants I'm gonna stick in the garage and make sure that there's no ants and bugs and stuff for a few days, and then bring them into the pond. But for now, we've got the pond there. I haven't decided if I'm gonna hook up a light there. I don't think I need to, but one thing to make sure is I've had the pond up against the wall. That's not gonna work because water splashes, so I need to put some plants or something back there. Can't keep it too close to the bug zapper or else the water will splash in there. So we're gonna have to do something with it, but I got the fish. They're chilling. I could put some rocks in there and stuff, but I just wanted the first phase. Do it in phases, you know? I mean, phases, you go inch by inch, life is a cinch. Yard by yard, life is hard, right? So the first phase right here, get you a pond up and running, right? I mean, something nice to hear. I have a timer. It's nice to hear during the day. At night when you're sleeping, you can hear it throughout the house. It's just goldfish. They can deal with 8 or 9 hours at night without the pump going. I will have a air stone in here that goes on all the time, so the air will still flow, but the filtration will turn off at night. Not ideal, but it works. But yeah, let's check out the area. And I have been working in it, so please forgive the mess. I did have a little spill back there, but right here, now, in the fish room. Sorry it's so messy. I've been working in it today. New pond right there. Let me know what you guys think. Next video, I'll pretty it up a little bit, put some stuff. You leave me a comment below what kind of plants you think would be good here, or some rocks, you know, whatever. I'm gonna use the rocks I got out back, but plants, tell me plants. I'll look them up and see if they're available in my area. All right, anyways, I'll try not to shake too much, but I've been working. Anyways, that's the indoor pond move and upgrade, right? So from a 20 to a 40, I think we can add more fish, and I did get some fish. Keep an eye out for my next video on the new fish that are coming. They're in quarantine right now. A couple of them are for here, a couple of them are for other tanks, but around the world real quick, there's the swordtail tank, there's the 75 community tank. They're all chilling right there wanting food. There's the pond right there that we just set up together. Thanks for doing that. There's the other 20, and then there's the 29 right there. All right, guys, check out this after a few hours. Look how clear the water's become. Check out the cool fish. Look at that, huh? Oh, look how beautiful they are. Yeah, see that? We're gonna add more stuff to it, make it look good, maybe have some plants and stuff grow out of it. We added this little, it was a janky top to a fish tank, but we didn't want to put it on the top because it looked bad. So we're going to add like plants and stuff on top of it and make it look good in the spot right here. So yeah, it's looking good right now. We're going to spruce it up. Stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it, guys. Leave me a like for the YouTube algorithm, right? I mean, they like that stuff. And comment, subscribe, share this with a fellow fish lover, all right? And if you ever thought about bringing a mini pond indoors, this is how you might do it. Thanks again, y'all. Happy fish keeping. Peace.